dogs do a wide range of actions. Some of them are easy to understand, while others are more complicated. If you want to build a good relationship with your dog, you should learn how to read his body language and what his behaviors mean. We'll go over more than 30 different dog behaviors in this video. To learn more about interacting with your dog, check out this video. First one, tilting head to one side. When a dog is unsure about something, he tilts his head slightly. When he's waiting for new information, such as from a trainer, he may behave in this way as well. He's also capable of listening to sounds while tilting his head to pinpoint their origin. 2. Shaking head. A dog shakes his head when he is relieved of stress. The same thing happens when he is angry or alert. In addition, a dog's body language shows that he is eagerly anticipating something by showing this behavior. The third reaction is yawning. When a dog is feeling stressed or threatened, he will yawn to help relieve the tension in the air. This is also a behavior that a dog may exhibit if he is scared, confused, or tired. A dog may also act strangely when meeting new dogs. 4. Closing or slightly opening the mouth. Closed or slightly opened and held in the normal position, his mouth indicates happiness and calmness to the observer. If his mouth is closed and pulled back, he's worried, scared, submissive, or in pain. Even when their mouths are pulled back, other dogs are happy. As a result, you'll need to keep a close eye on your pet to figure out what's causing the problem. 5. Licking lips. When a dog is anxious or worried, he will lick his lips to relieve his stress. This canine body language may indicate that your canine friend is sexually active. Also, if you see him licking the lips of other dogs, don't expect him to be friends with them just yet. Puppies are prone to this sort of behavior. Wait, if you like the video, please subscribe to the channel if you aren't yet and like the video. 6. Displaying teeth and biting. If your dog retracts his lips to show his teeth, he is aggressive or asserting his dominance. When your dog shows teeth, you should exercise extreme caution because he may bite you. If this behavior is accompanied by snarling and wrinkling of the muzzle, you should assume that your canine companion is enraged. It is best not to approach any dog displaying this behavior. 7. Panting. If your four-legged friend is overheating or suffering from heat stroke, he will pant. Dogs do this to relieve stress. This is how they keep their body temperature stable. Some dogs may engage in this behavior to alleviate pain or stress. 8. Yelping and barking. If your dog barks loudly and rapidly, he may be acting aggressively or sensing danger. A short, soft bark indicates that your dog is friendly or eager to play. If he lets out a sudden, sharp yelp, you should be aware that your canine companion is in pain. 9. Growling. If your companion animal emits a low or medium growl, with or without a bark, he is protective, territorial, or threatened, and he may become aggressive and attack people or other animals. In addition, if your dog is alert, anxious, contented, or playful, he may produce a soft growl. 10. Howling. If your dog is lonely, he will let out a long howl. Most dogs do this to alert other dogs or even humans to their presence. If he lets out a short howl, you can tell he's happy or excited. A dog will also howl to imitate other sounds. 11. Whining and whimpering. A dog's low, short whine or whimper indicates that he is excited, anxious, or submissive. A prolonged whine or whimper indicates that he is uneasy or in pain. Most dogs, based on my observations, use these body languages to request attention. 12. Opening and staring. If your dog's eyes are wide open, you should be aware that he is alert. If he gives you an intense stare, narrowed eyes, he's attempting to be dominant or threatening. He is threatened and wants to attack if he shows the whites of his eyes. If he looks away after a brief stare, he is polite or submissive. If you are carrying treats or food, your dog may also stare at you. Any type of blinking in your canine playmate's eyes indicates love or playfulness. 13. Ear pricking. If your dog is curious, aggressive, or wants to play or chase, he will hold his ears forward or up. He's scared or insecure if he keeps his ears flat and close to his head. 14. Ears that flutter. If your dog is flicking his ears, he's simply listening. When they hear an unfamiliar sound, most animals will flick their ears. So if you notice your four-legged friend flicking his ears forward and back, know that he's just trying to catch the sound clearly. 15. Wrinkling Muzzle. If your dog is wrinkling his muzzle, he is angry or aggressive. If he bares his teeth and snarls while wrinkling his muzzle, he's warning you that he's ready to attack at any time. To avoid being attacked, you should stop whatever is causing this behavior and move away. 16. Sniffing the Air. If your dog is sniffing the air, he has most likely detected danger or is on the trail of a threat or prey. To avoid alerting his target, a dog sniffing the air does not bark, growl, or howl. A dog can also sniff out other dogs or even people to see if they are compatible. 17. Exposing the belly. If your dog lies down and exposes his belly, he is either showing respect or being playful. You can encourage this behavior by rubbing his belly if you find it interesting. When attacked by other animals, your canine pal may also expose his belly. 18. Raising the hackles. When your companion animal is threatened, insecure, angry, or afraid, he raises his hackles. A dog with raised hackles is usually alert and aggressive, and he or she is ready to attack at any time. When your dog meets other dogs, he can raise his hackles and stand tall to defend himself if one of the other dogs attacks him. 19. Raising paws. If your dog raises his paws, it means he wants something or wants to play. This is a common behavior in young dogs. When a puppy wants to suck milk, he can raise his paws and touch his mother. If a dog raises his paws to touch you, it means he adores you. 20. Digging. A dog digs in order to bury or discover his valuables. It is normal for him to dig, so you should not be concerned if you notice your dog doing so. Your four-legged friend can also dig holes to catch small animals hiding in their dens. Others dig to provide safe havens for their children. 21. Crouching. A dog crouches when he is afraid, nervous, insecure, or preparing to catch another animal. Your canine companion can also crouch to demonstrate submission. He can also crouch if he wants to play. 22. Mounting or humping. When a dog mounts you politely, he is looking for attention or treats. If he humps objects in the presence of other dogs, he is probably stressed. He can also mount other dogs to demonstrate dominance. 23. Bowing. A dog bows by lowering his chest and head to the ground while keeping his back leg straight. He wants to play if your companion animal bows. To emphasize the need to play, some dogs swing their hips and wag their tails. This is commonly referred to as the play bow. 24. Stretching. Your canine companion stretches to express love or playfulness. If you return home after being away for a while and see him stretching, you should know he's content. These animals typically stretch with the front or back of their bodies close to the ground. 25. Leaning forward and freezing. If a dog feels threatened, dominant, or challenged, he will freeze and lean forward. This happens frequently when he is interrupted while eating. The behavior may be accompanied by snarling and tail wagging. To avoid being attacked, you should leave a dog alone when he exhibits this behavior. 26. Walking in circles before lying down. If you notice your dog walking in circles before lying down, it is because he is looking for the most comfortable place to rest. Your canine companion may also be in pain, forcing him to find the best way to lie down without injuring himself. 27. Pacing. Pacing indicates that a dog is nervous, excited, or bored. If you see your canine playmate running in a circle around you, he is playful and wants you to join in the fun. It is important to note that these animals usually chase after other animals, whether they are bored or excited. Licking the genitals is number 28 on the list. To clean their genitals, animals typically lick them. If you notice your four-legged friend licking them excessively, he may be bored or suffering from a urinary tract infection. 29. The tail is wagging. A dog's tail is typically wagging to express friendliness or happiness. He's showing submissiveness if he wags his tail quickly while holding it down. If he slowly wags his tail while keeping it in its natural position, it means he is alert or wants to play. Your dog is confident, aroused, or excited if he holds his tail straight up. Some dogs exhibit this behavior when they meet other dogs or animals. If his upright tail is slightly trembling, he's up against a challenge. If a dog's tail is level with his body, he is content, happy, or relaxed. Furthermore, if your canine companion is holding his tail low with no movement, he is displaying alertness or insecurity. 31. Tucking the tail between the legs. If your dog holds his tail between his legs, he is afraid, nervous, worried, or stressed. If he clutches his tail tightly against his belly, he's either terrified or submissive. Finally, all is about what is your dog trying to tell you. If you care for or work with dogs, you should be able to tell if a dog loves you or if you have a positive relationship with him. If you have any other behaviors, let them in comments. Thank you for watching.